It's time to BS.
I'm in near tears, Dustin.
Oh, man.
I don't think you want. Oh, my God. Like, I mean, just all the emotions are hitting and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even play the game. Shut up. No, it's not just that. It's 11 years ago was the last time the Seahawks won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
During those 11 years, 10 of those 11 years, it felt like they were on a steady and painful decline. We saw it with our own eyes. We screamed from the mountaintops. Change had to happen. We screamed it. I'm sure we all did, from the mountaintops of Mount Rainier, from the Space Needle, from all the way over here on New York. We screamed it. How fitting is it that after 11 years of after facing the Patriots in the Super Bowl, Malcolm Butler cursed us as fans?
Yeah.
How fitting is it that we're having a rematch against the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
I mean, it's crazy, and they're going to get a chance. They're going to get a chance to excise what is probably the biggest wound in recent years, excluding Super Bowl XL. They're going to get a chance to excise the demons a little bit against the very team that they couldn't, there's a lot, and nobody at the beginning of the season would have predicted that these would be the two teams that were fighting for the crown.
Nope.
Nobody. Anyone that says they did predict this is lying to you.
Where's your crystal ball if that's the case?
If there's somebody out there that has that ticket and that bet, you just made a lot of money on this snowy Sunday in New York. Man, this game, we're going to talk about the game. We're going to break it down, but this is the post game. This is what you get on Seahawks Sessions. This is the raw reaction, because there was a lot of ups and downs for this one. And there was a lot of people. We were messaging in our Discord. We were messaging on our Twitter thread. We were messaging everywhere. And this game was one. This one was this
was awesome.
The analogy of a boxing match is overused, but we're going to use it again because this was a heavyweight fight. This was a heavyweight fight.
And first of all, we're minus Kevin.
Yes.
We want to apologize for stars because Kevin wanted to be in this.
Yes.
He got called an emergency for war purposes, so he's obviously down in Texas, and Texas is half covered in ice.
Yeah.
So he's doing his thing over there, but he's with us in spirit. Yes. Dustin, the Seahawks are going to the freaking Super Bowl.
Man, I still can't believe it. Because Ryan
Ryan's up this meme game lately.
Yeah, he made that meme, and that meme got a lot of mileage today. Because let me tell you, I woke up nervous. And as it got closer, and then, ironically, when the Patriots won today, that's what made it think, okay, it's going to be against the Patriots. And it would have been crazy if it was against the Broncos too, because that was the team that the Seahawks won the Super Bowl against.
Yep.
So this is just crazy. And I was nervous heading into this one, and guess what? With this game, we had every right to be. We had every right. Everybody, you and Kevin usually have to talk me off the ledge, but you two were out here on the ledge with me. Now, John, if John tunes into this at some point, John's got the confidence in the team. I like John's outlook.
I don't know how he does it.
I know. I wish I had.
I don't know how he does. I don't know how John does it. Like, because this man must have a crystal ball or has like a carrier pigeon of some kind that brings him predictions of some forth of wherever he is, Oregon, it is Oregon, right? Yeah, it is
Yes,
Oregon.
yes.
All right.
Yes,
So
the
he's
Pacific
got like
Northwest.
carrier pigeons or carrier orcas over on the coast of Oregon that just send him messages. Be like, oh, put your money on the Seahawks, or like Seahawks Patriots is gonna be the Super Bowl. How many? Like you said it perfectly. Nobody had the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Nobody had the Seahawks
No.
in the Super Bowl. But all jokes completely aside, I did not jinx us.
You did not. And initially, I thought Tariq might have jinxed us. That and the video. But
I was gonna lose it if Reed cost the Seahawks the game.
Yeah.
I was gonna lose it. I feel like he would have been probably the most hated Seahawk in franchise history, considering the circumstances of how he played this season.
Yeah.
And he bounced back.
He did bounce back.
He bounced back throughout the year. He did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
but man, I mean,
Woo.
Yeah. Nobody picked this. Nobody would have had Vrabel turning around the Patriots as quick as he did. Their free agency signings hit. Vrabel's got him going. We'll have time to preview the game, so I won't get too much into that. But nobody would have predicted, especially and you played the video, Dan. Plenty of people predicted a different outcome for the Seahawks. Even I only had them as a wild card team. I figured that they would take another step under Mike McDonald, but I did not see this coming. And the defense is what got us here. Make no mistake about that. The defense is what got us here, but the offense came to play in this game, and that's the reason that they punched their ticket to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. So it was a war. It was an absolute bloodbath.
Yeah.
Up in Seattle. And listen, we could talk, like you said it perfectly. The word boxing match or heavyweight fight is overused in sports. Considering the circumstances, this was like type Ali Frazier in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
This was these two teams were the best teams in football the whole year.
Yeah.
The whole year. They were on a collision course for the NFC title game. They met. Let's also give credit to the Rams here because Stafford kept them in this game. Stafford kept them in this game. MVP, no questions asked.
Stafford was unbelievable, and special teams bit the Rams again. They're going to have to sort that out. They're going to have to sort that out. But let's also give them credit. Not only did Matthew Stafford rebound after he had a few rough games before this one coming into this one, and we were talking about it. He was amazing this game. He was unbelievable. Having Davante Adams back clearly made a difference because let's call it what it is. Davante Adams beat Spoon for a lot of this game.
Do we have a Kevin sighting?
Oh, we may.
we have a Kevin sighting. Holy cow! And in a suit.
Oh man, there it is.
And in a suit.
That's right.
What's up, Kevin? How are you feeling, bud?
Keep this to a low roar because I'm at work, so I had to come in trying to prevent pipes from bursting and all that stuff. So
fair enough. Man. That's fair enough. Oh man.
Oh geez. From now on, okay, new rule on Seahawks Sessions. From now on, BK does not stand for Burger King. It stands for Business Kevin. Because this is what we got right now.
That's unbelievable. That's a t-shirt right there. That's a t-shirt. Oh my God. Kevin, how are you feeling? Because you've seen the ups and downs of the Seahawks going back to the late 80s and throughout the 90s and the Holmgren years and just man, I mean what was did you nearly burst into tears at the end of this game, or am I the only one here in this room? Oh, he froze.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he could hear.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Okay, we were interrupted.
All right.
I don't know how accurate my Wi-Fi is here, but I'm trying. So
There you go. I mean, you've seen the 90s. You've
Oh,
seen the
yeah.
90s Seahawks. I mean, just obviously the Seahawks have won a Super Bowl since then, but like this felt like 11. I'm going to set it up to you. This felt like 11 years of a slow and painful decline of a boulder finally being lifted since Super Bowl 49 against the Patriots.
Right.
Yeah.
And
It felt like a
how
boulder
appropriate
was.
that they're playing the Patriots again.
How
Yeah.
awesome is that?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Oh man, it's just
So
Stafford kept
let
him
me
in.
just let me just say this, okay? Because you know what's going to happen. All these people are all of a sudden going to be saying about how, oh, look at all the Seahawk bandwagon fans. I don't want to hear any of that nonsense. None of that. Because all three of us have been Seahawk fans for a while now.
Yeah.
We even have it, we're on a show right now. So,
Yeah.
so I don't want to hear that because, as you mentioned, I lived through the lean years.
Yes.
And they were very lean. I mean, we've discussed this where we had a defensive player of the year on a team that won 2 games.
Mhm.
So we can celebrate and be happy and be, giddy because this is our team.
Yeah.
Every
Mhm.
sense of the word. And they survived this game because they had no pass rush on Matt Stafford whatsoever. None.
Yeah.
It was hard to justify them not blitzing, but we understood why they were doing it because Nakua did not nearly have as big of a game as he did the previous matchup.
No.
He still had a big game.
Yes, he did.
He
Yes,
still had a
he
big
did.
game, obviously, because that dude gets open like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how he
Well,
does it, but
Well, it doesn't help when you get that's got to be the most ignorant penalty I think I've ever seen.
well,
Oh yeah.
Greek,
the reach.
yes, I understand that, but let's also give flowers to Ernest Jones,
Yes.
He was everywhere.
Devin Witherspoon,
Yes.
Nick
Came up-
Emanwari.
Nicky Manwari
Holy
had the best.
crap!
He had the best defensive game of the bunch in this
He
one.
he showed up. He showed up.
He was unbelievable, and you got to give it to Spoon. Got beat by Devontae Adams. I was saying before you came on, Kevin. Devontae Adams, he made a difference to this Rams team. Having
He
him
did.
back,
Of course he did.
was a huge plus for the Rams. And but Spoon rebounded. Spoon got
He
beat
did.
a lot.
Especially on that last couple of plays.
Yes.
They were right there.
Yeah.
And they put he put a stop to that.
Yes.
Let's
And
also
Go
talk
ahead.
about the play of the game here. The Xavier Smith muffed punt,
Yeah.
because that
Yeah.
leads to the Bobo touchdown.
Yeah.
It leads to that, and then he's out of the game.
Yeah, play of the game. Play of the
Yeah.
game.
That
Yeah.
was the play of the game. And I still question because there's been questionable calls on 4th down this entire playoffs.
Yeah.
And so when they went for it on 4th down, I understood they're down by more than 3 points, but still put some points on the board and you may get the ball back.
Yeah. You never know what can happen.
You don't know because they were driving the ball and they decided to go for it, which I get kind of. It made more sense than some of these other 4th down plays. Like in the Broncos game. That made no sense to me whatsoever. But it all worked out, and now they're
out.
They're going to the Super Bowl now.
On to the Patriots.
On to the
Yeah.
Patriots, and they get
How
to play in the Super
fitting.
Bowl right there in 49ers territory. Now, how great is that?
That is awesome.
It is.
Fantastic. It's fantastic.
Oh,
And they said it. I took so many notes. I have so many pages of notes, but the one thing that they said on the broadcast, I did not realize. I knew the Seahawks run defense had been good, but they had not allowed an 100-yard rusher in 27 consecutive games. That's crazy. I did not realize that was how good it has been. And the Rams were able to run the ball at times against the Seahawks. This was, I would say, and I get it. The standards are high now. We've come to expect a certain level of play from the Mike McDonald defenses, and we expect him to adjust at half. For me, and I don't know how you both feel, but this was almost the polar opposite of the game that I expected. I thought the Rams would be the ones to come out with the quick hit. It was Seattle that came out with the quick hit and hit first. And
let's also talk about the other thing we need to talk about here. Sorry to interrupt you, Dustin.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
What was one of Kevin's keys? Sam.
Yeah,
that's right.
Mistake free.
He did turn the ball over.
Nothing. He played clean the whole day.
Have we heard that this week and weeks prior to this? Oh, the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, he's going to let him down at some point.
Yeah, not in this game.
And he hasn't.
No.
The whole Seahawk team turned that turnover problem around big time in their last 3 or 4 games. Because it was a huge problem before that.
It was. It was a huge problem going into the playoffs.
It was.
Yeah. And then when they played the Rams the second time, it kind of felt like they corrected that a little bit. And then Carolina, it was corrected a little bit. And then the 2 49er games, corrected. And now it's like, who would have thought that all you need was an oblique injury, a phantom oblique injury for you to correct a turnover problem?
Yeah. And that's the thing. Because everybody says you're going to lose because of Sam Darnold. Well, today,
that's right.
Today, I would say we won because
where
of Sam Darnold.
Is that sound that I have lying around?
And
here?
I don't know. I gotta mention this. Okay,
please do.
I
Kevin.
don't know because in Belly Up, every week they put out a thing where you predict who's going to win the game, and there's like 10 of us, I guess.
Yeah, DJ.
Yes, and DJ was the only one who still won't come over to the Seahawks side. He's the only one. I was kind of surprised at this, but he was the only one in the Belly Up region who predicted the Rams would win this game.
Oh, it was close. It was,
and we kind of knew that was going to happen. But I even put it out there, DJ, you're wrong. And he was. So, DJ, you need to come over to our side, man.
Come to the dark side.
That's right.
How cool is Sherman? Sherman was like, we're going to take these boys to the dark side.
Oh,
that was awesome.
That was great.
that was cool.
Great.
I mean,
but man, I mean, I was not expecting this. I expected the Rams to hit first and then McDonald to make second half adjustments and then the Seahawks to shut them down. And the game almost exactly flipped on its head. The Seahawks came out and struck first. They had all the momentum. And then it was the Rams defense that clamped down and adjusted a bit, whereas the dark side had its worst defensive game. There is no denying that. They still didn't allow an 100-yard rusher. I just looked it up.
Tampa was pretty bad, though.
Yeah, Tampa was, but that was, I mean, that seems almost like a different world, because it was week 5?
It was like week 5 or 6, yeah.
Way back, dinosaurs just finished roaming the earth was what happened.
Yeah. But it was,
Jeez.
I mean, you got to give before we congratulate the Seahawks, because we will, everybody. Let's give it to the Rams. They had to come through a tough road. They had to come through a tough road, and they did. And they gave the Seahawks everything they could handle. But man, what a game! What a game! And Shaheed, I'm so glad Shaheed is on the Seahawks.
Oh my God!
Now. What a trade!
What a trade!
And
it's like the redemption of Percy Harvin. Who would have thought?
Yeah, and Puka Nacua gets open a lot, but we have one of those too. JSN, he had a huge game when he needed a huge game.
He did.
Man, there's so many people I want to shout out, but I want to let you two talk because I feel like I've been talking a lot.
Kevin Dustin, we're going to the freaking Super Bowl.
We
are.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
And it's interesting to me because in the third quarter, there were 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And then we came to the fourth, and all of a sudden, that got shut down completely.
It was like, oh, here's 2 brick walls. Let's go.
Yeah. The third,
and they wouldn't have got that last gift touchdown if Tariq Woolen doesn't act up.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
I almost lost it.
Yeah. Let's talk about the good and the bad in this game, because Kenneth Walker did not have, statistically speaking, his best game, but he showed up. He showed up.
He was huge.
He showed up, and he gets those first downs when it's 3rd and 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
He's done that. He did it like against the 49ers.
Times, yeah.
He's done it like 3 or 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
Where he gets that 10 or 11 yards when he needs it and turns it into a first down.
Yeah. Cooper Kupp
had
a big day.
Yeah. How good does that have to feel for Cooper Kupp catching a touchdown against his former team that basically left him out on the street? They said they didn't want him anymore.
Right. Yeah. And that was the other thing that you put out, Dan, about your little video montage, so to speak. Yeah. Everybody was down on the Cooper Kupp move.
Yeah. There was a few people that were relatively annoyed with that move, and I got it. Because they were right. They were 100% right that Cooper Kupp had not played a full season since the Super Bowl year. Understandably so, but it's holy crap. He's such a great blocker.
He did an amazing block.
Yeah.
To free up, the play I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're talking about
yes. And so, and he's the guy you want in your locker room.
Oh, for sure.
Amen.
And so, he didn't have that great a season. He really didn't.
No, he did not. Statistically, he did not.
Right. But in the last couple of games, he's caught 5 or 6 balls.
Yeah.
But it's not even just that. Tom Brady said it best. Cooper Kupp is the most unselfish receiver he's ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I got 4 catches. No big deal. I get 2 catches. Okay, no problem. I get 2 touchdowns a year. Okay, no big deal. Did my team win? Cool. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and that's even we're critical to some degree. We said Cooper Kupp is showing up. He's doing all the intangible things. The reports about him are glowing. He's like a coach on the field, but his numbers weren't backing it up. And we all speculated. We said, man, it'd be nice if they had Torrey Horton back but Cooper Kupp is finding his footing with this offense late in the season. And I see the comment you want to get to, Dan.
I'm gonna cut you off for a second here because the Blaine train has entered the room here, and he immediately is going to the penalty box for this regard. Too soon, Blaine. Too soon. Too soon, Blaine. Very, very too soon. I see what you're doing. Nice joke. Too soon. Way too soon.
Oh man! Usually I'm the only one that gets the penalty box.
I know it was the Titans, but come on now. Just come on now, please. Let us have our moment, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let us bask in the sun for a minute, man. Because I'm pretty sure you guys were involved in this little storm outbreak that we've had.
Oh yeah.
So we got some sun into our lives. So
we have sleet over here, down here.
We had sleet, ice, snow, you name it.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. We just have a bunch of snow here, and it's supposed to pick up again.
The game itself overall was awesome.
Yes.
It was nerve-wracking. It was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But it felt like, however this game goes is going to go to the last possible second.
Yeah.
What a fitting way to go.
Oh, it was. It was like when they pull up the statistics, you can see how evenly matched the two teams were and are.
1 yard, 1 point.
Yeah.
That was it.
It was ridiculous. And I mean, it was looking, I was angry because I kept expecting, because it's happened all season. I kept expecting the defensive adjustment to come by the Seahawks, and it didn't come. There were big plays. There were big plays late. Like Spoon was huge on that 4th down stop because he did back-to-back plays. But to your point, Kevin, they didn't get any pressure on Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford in the 3rd quarter, which was the throwing punches, touchdown back and forth, he was 5 of 6 for 142 yards and 2 TDs. No pressure whatsoever on Matthew Stafford. Now, meanwhile, Sam Darnold, he got sacked, what was it, 2 times, I think? But they were for big losses.
Like twice, yeah, because
at least twice.
But they didn't get a ton of pressure on Stafford. I thought
they sacked him 3 times, but that's
but they didn't get a ton of pressure on Stafford, but which was like, okay, no big deal. The Rams did have the Rams still have a pretty good offensive line. That can't be disputed here. But what they were doing is they were testing the defensive backs. They were testing the linebackers. Like, okay, let's see how far he can run. And then what the Rams are doing defensively was, okay, let's dare Sam Darnold to throw on us.
Yeah.
Let's dare him. And he's done great.
Yeah. He responded.
He did.
He did.
Threw 3 TDs.
Yeah. He threw some great balls.
He was like, watch this.
Yeah. And hey, we've all been vocal about the struggles of the running game early. We've all been, let's take our hat off to Ken Walker because he closed this game. He closed this game on that drive.
Well, he started it as well.
Yes. And I mean, the shout out about, or the shout out to Kupp extending, getting that first down just by the nose of the football. This was one of those games. It was a game of inches. Everything. Man, if I watched this as just a fan and I didn't have a dog in the fight, I would have enjoyed this game immensely. I did not enjoy it because it was very nerve-wracking for me.
Right. That's why we. I think as a collective, we enjoyed last week's game.
Yes,
much more than this one. As Seahawks fans, it wasn't a good football game, though.
No,
this was a great football game, and fortunately enough, we're on the right side of the result. So
it was a great game all around. This one,
yes,
I'm at a loss for words, honestly, because it feels great.
It feels great,
it does, and you see. Because the thing is, I don't want to hear the thing you said. You don't want to hear, Kevin, about the bandwagon fans and all this, and I agree. The thing that I don't want to hear about is give some credit to the Seahawks offense because the Seahawks offense is the reason that they won this game. The defense struggled a little bit by their standards, but the offense picked them up. That's what a team does.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing: the Rams are a high-powered offense. Everyone knows this. But the Seahawks, I think, get discounted and dismissed. You want to know how long it took them to score and respond to one of the TDs? And I'm talking about the one right before the half, the JSN TD with 20 seconds left in the half. It took the Seahawks 34 seconds to go down the field and score. 34 seconds. So for as much credit as the Rams get for being, a high-powered offense, everybody kind of discounts. The Seahawks were top 3, I think, in some offensive categories and top 8 in others. The Seahawks have an offense a little bit.
They do.
Have an offense.
They do.
They do.
If I was in my home region, I'd be able to back up what you're saying a little bit more conclusively. Yeah. But as I recall, I think they were in the top 3 in scoring offense.
Yes, I believe
they were
correct.
So, they responded, as you mentioned, and covered over the defense. And but then, the defense, as they often do in that 4th quarter, and I was getting frustrated with that defense because it was like first down. It's like, come on, defense. But then late, there they were.
Yeah,
they were.
So,
they showed up late. The dark side made an appearance. It's like Darth Vader at the end of Rogue One. For whoever's seen that,
that's a great reference there, Dustin. That is awesome.
Oh man,
I mean, I wish I had more thoughts.
Oh well, I think everything is still sinking in.
Yeah, there's time to let it sink in and savor.
Yeah,
and before we have to get to work and start analyzing the Patriots, and et cetera, and so forth. And
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks to prepare.
And I'm hoping.
And it's going to be interesting because this guy that I work with came down here from New England. So he's been talking much smack about his Patriots. So it's going to be me and him. So we'll see what happens there. So
Justin, will you mention something?
Maybe a lunch or something. I was going to say preliminarily, and I'll just do it a little bit. Hoping the Seahawks can get a little more pressure because that Patriots offensive line, they have a problem. Drake May gets sacked a lot. So,
however, they can sling it.
Yes, they can.
Which we're getting ahead of ourselves.
They can, but he can, as good as he can sling it, he can't do it any better than Matthew Stafford. Let's
no.
Yeah, I mean Stafford. Man, I still can't believe that the Rams almost didn't bring Stafford back. I mean, there's no man. If he wants to play another season, let him suit up again. His back was obviously
no question
fine.
about that. That was my main concern about him in the preseason.
Yeah,
all that talk about his back. Well, it was not an issue all season long.
But this one, this might be one of those games that I go back and watch the replay of now that I know what happens, and I can just kind of sit back and watch it. But man, what a game, gentlemen!
What a game indeed.
We get to watch the Seahawks in the Super Bowl again.
How awesome is that?
Right, and so it'll be interesting to see because you've got they were talking about Mike Vrabel and justifiably so. But our coach has something to say too.
Yeah.
The mad scientist that is Mike McDaniel. Mike McDonald. What a mad scientist.
Yeah. And
John Schneider, Executive of the Year. Could Mike McDonald be Coach of the Year? We'll have to see.
We have to see on that. And he's in the finals.
Considering the massive turnaround that he had in 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. He said 2 years ago when he was brought here, he basically said, picture yourself in January, NFC Championship. It's cold, it's wet, it's rainy.
I was talking about that at the, right there at the beginning.
How awesome was that?
Yeah. That was awesome. Just how he had I wish I could have seen the video.
Ryan's got a bold prediction. Yeah. The Rams do have the 13th pick in the draft, courtesy of the Falcons.
Yeah,
they could take a quarterback.
They could. I mean, you've got to. You've got to, because you got to start developing the QB of the future. Stafford, we all love him, but we don't know how much longer he has. And if your season hinges on Jimmy G, you got some problems. So
my head hurts. I can't do the meme. I can't do it.
I mean, gents, is there anything else you want to say about this team, about this game? Is Jake Bobo becoming a thing now? Because that's
more Bobo.
Games, that's 2 games he's got.
We like more Bobo.
Catches.
And he almost had even a bigger game than what he did have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he had a ball and it was almost, but it just was out of his reach. So,
yeah. Shout out to Nicky Minwari. We mentioned it before.
That's right.
He's what a psychopath he is.
That's right. And he's also MVP. On the list of defensive rookies of the year.
He's got a shot.
Yeah.
He probably won't win that because of the time he missed.
And the Browns linebacker, right? Carson Schlesinger?
Yeah, maybe. But, you never know. If he has a huge game in the Super Bowl, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. You never know. Oh, guys, you got any final thoughts?
Go Seahawks.
Yeah. Go Seahawks. I can't wait for this game, but guess what? I'm also nervous.
We're going to the Super Bowl, guys.
Super Bowl.
We're going to the Super Bowl. Who would have thought? I mean, oh, man. From Kevin's office in
That's
the great
right.
state of Texas, and Kevin Wilson. From No Crest Required in the capital region of Albany, New York, who's Dustin Henry. I'm Dan Cruz, and the captain of this fine ship. I'm coming to you from the beaches of lovely Long Island, New York. The Seattle Seahawks are NFC champions. They're going to the Super Bowl. See you Friday, guys.